But yeah, I'm really excited as we like get into the set. Like, you know, how is this gonna go? Because I think I don't know. I think it could be really sick. And I hope TickleToe doesn't have any more connection problems. Because if two people get DQ'd from the bracket tonight in top 8, I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah, that would be truly unfortunate. But you know, as we said before, ladies and gentlemen, Jason, Steven, man. So yeah, Steven obviously would make Jason his combo food, but you know, one bad situation for my tubby little guy, and you know, he might just get deleted. All it takes is a folding bed or a hash slinging slasher.
All right, and then going into game 1, we actually see Moices not on maybe the Steven like what we thought he was going to be on, but he's actually on the Shaggy. And this is, I think, for a lot of reasons. He has dash attack breaking armor, right? And I think that's like the crux of it, right? Where I think Shaggy has a much easier time breaking armor than Steven does. Steven, right? Like if you put the dash attack armor break perk on, it's not really that good on him. His dash attack isn't great. And his down tilt also isn't the craziest at getting armor breaks. But Shaggy, his dash attack on the other hand is incredibly good. And we see him try and use it there at the start. And he also has down tilt, which I think is a little bit better of a tool. And as we get into the match, I think it'll be really important seeing how those interactions happen.
Yeah, armor break, dash attack, especially with the dash attack, you know, kind of just like being a dive attack as well, but, you know, might change the matchup a little bit. Using the sandwich to maybe cover some options, but TickleToe jumping over it, finding his way in, getting some of these up specials. It's going to be kind of easier to at least ladder Shaggy. You just have to watch out for those wake up options, whether it be down air or in air. And TickleToe doing a great option of that, but
gets reversed.
Gotta watch out for the Shaggy Dare, the classic, especially off stage.
Definitely. Oh, it goes for the grab, but it's not enough. And oh, he's on the platform with 3 stacks a weekend. This could be so much. He's already at 80% on his second stock. Moises is in burnout though. And then he's gonna get up and be able to charge another rage move. It's just so dangerous. This percent gap is already widened so massively in this game. If you're TickleToe, you just need to find an early kill. Like rage is gone, but lands the raw side special or raw side air.
The raw side air, just slap him out. All right, so sandwich. Oh, doesn't quite dodge a sandwich right there, but hey, it's fine. You can eat it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just ate it. See?
Yeah, just like that. I mean, especially I think Nair is going to be really important in this matchup, right? Like we've already seen him try and get a lot off it, TickleToe, but I think that Nair is really going to determine so much of how these stocks play out. Because against Shaggy, like on the ground, you're contesting with his dash jab. But in the air, I think his Jason's Nair might actually be a pretty good tool in the matchup to try and help him get in and find these jab openings that he wants.
Yeah, but what I do find to be kind of hard about Jason is using up that dodge meter to kind of find his way in, right? He's kind of a very middle character because like all of his aerials are a little slower, except Nair. But even then, it's not necessarily enough drift unless you use that little bit of meter, whether it be from the platform or even from the air, right? So Jason is a very committal character. You got to really lock in and know when you can make that approach, right? And TickleToe is doing a pretty good job of that. Take that kill right there. Nice little jab confirm into bed up air. So even game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what TickleToe can do.
I mean, yeah, he's narrowed this gap to only, I mean, it's still, you know, like 70% now, but it's still way doable, right? Like he gets a good opening and he can get so much. I actually like how much Moices is using these sandwiches to just try and like pressure from a distance. It's so hard for Jason to get around these without using a large amount of dodge meter. And we see it there, right? Like he's using it to like zone out his opponent. And then also just like, he has to dodge in to like get in, right? So then he has to go for that jab up special in order to, or like he has to get like dodge in it. And then because of like the changes to dodge last patch, right? Like that gives you more whiff if you're not immediately acting out of it. So it just gives Shaggy these new openings to create like pressure scenarios, which I think is really important in this matchup.
Yep, Shaggy sandwiches, do not sleep on them, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen many other players use Shaggy sandwich quite like that. You know, one above all stands a test of time being the sandwich connoisseur, but they are not a once player. But, you know, Moices, you know, showing it out, right? Showing us that Shaggy sandwich is not one to be trifled with, right? Pastrami on rye, if you will.
Pastrami on rye. All right. Going into this second game here, I think I would really like to see, like, I mean, we see here like these up airs, like these juggle scenarios. Moises just kind of using Nair out of it, right? But I think getting these early juggles as Jason is going to be so important. Especially because this character now has so many like vertical options with his new down tilt. Good for Moices though to break that armor. Gets the wow, that was so good from him. Just like breaks the armor, and then just like ends the stock pretty soon after that. The side special just has so much range. Where he's already at 50% on his second stock. We kind of saw this game number 1 where he's just losing so much percent.
Really good by Moices. Picking up some sandwiches. It's a galaxy sandwich too, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting hit with the whole universe right now.
I actually didn't realize that like he got like full new textures for his sandwiches. That's actually so cool. I really like that.
Milky Way, go.
Oh, goes for the bag. And, maybe not. He did get that 45 frames of whiff remove, but I don't know if it's still good enough to use a neutral like that.
I mean, it technically wasn't neutral, but
I guess.
Oh
Yeah, true.
my gosh. Moices with the air chases, really good. Yeah, TickleToe just really needs to find his footing, especially now, but he's got a fresh stock to play with, as well as Moises still a stock ahead, right? Both of these players. Oh, that's a combo. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and Nairn neutral tag is actually so like I've never seen anyone do that before, but good option there. And oh my god, we might see a juggle situation. I kind of wish TickleToe went for an up special there, just kind of went for like the haymaker, but we didn't really see it. Oh, and then down up kill. I mean, it's possible we could come back here. Only 83% on Jason. It's almost Shaggy kill percent, but like, so is 0%.
Hey, Jason is a stone cold killer, as they say. He's the hash slinging, hash bringing, slash bringing, jinging slasher, ladies and gentlemen. He's about to take you to town. Look at him go. Hash slinging, bash bringing, but dash dinging. Slasher, Jason Voorhees, ladies and gentlemen, bringing it back, 1-1, TickleToe 420, remember the name.
All right, I'm so sick, right? Like you're starting there at 80%, and he basically just out advantage stated him the entire time.
Yeah,
that was really well played. That's just more of what we need to see, right? Like these juggles, taking full advantage of the fact that Moises is kind of mashing there at a disadvantage, right? We kind of solved that entire last stock where he just got hit like a few times, and he just started hitting there. The true Steven classic.
Yes, so that was really, really good coming in from TickleToe. The absolute comeback factor from Jason Voorhees, right? But, you know, obviously, we all know Shaggy Rogers as well existing, right? You know, with these nair chases, especially very, very volatile on Jason regardless, you know, of his armor grab, right? But, you know, TickleToe doing a pretty good job, you know, finding his way around that. See, nice little punish on the nair, getting his way out, popping that rage mode, running away from that dash attack, really good spacing. Oh, rage? Aura, nope. Not necessarily going for the aura play, but that's fine. Taking a rage kick to the face. Jason can do that, ladies and gents.
Yeah, like already, like we saw TickleToe get up to a pretty good lead, but Moises is doing good to like bring it pretty much all the way back. Goes for the dash attack, trying to break that sandwich, but Moises just holds on to it, not really letting him get these easy openings he wants. But like last time we were in this situation, right? It was like TickleToe there trying to go. Oh my god, the sandwich is enough to kill at 130.
Killed him.
It's so strong. Moises now no longer in burnout, but that might be stock. Nope, barely not enough.
Quite,
and then
not quite.
And every time you don't get a kill on Shaggy as Jason, he gets another rage move. Using the grab though to try and get through this armor.
I'm actually quite get it. He might take some percentage here. It takes only 36. Tries to get the dodge read. Gets the read right there. Boom. There you go.
All right. Both players on their second stock right here. 30% combo on 2 hits of. That's kind of crazy.
Hey yo, that's hype though. Neutral attack and a dash. Hey yo, where's
Nair into neutral attack? Yeah, or what is it like? Neutral attack dash attack? Yeah, we've seen it all after Nair. It feels like
but he's in burnout.
He's in burnout. It could be everything. Doesn't get the follow up though.
Yeah,
goes for the neutral attack. What option? I don't know. And then Moises just holds out that stare. TickleToe going for a preemptive dodge and just isn't able to find anything off of it.
Yeah, but TickleToe's already at 70 on his fresh stock and 3 seconds weakened. Well, you know, 78, no weaken. But as we saw before, TickleToe's has a great comeback factor with the rage mode. Ross there, not quite finding its mark, and because of that, Shaggy Rage popping the rage of his own. It's Rage v Rage. Jason's Rage coming out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, TickleToe might find something here.
Yeah, last stock scenario for them both, and I mean, Moices just got, we saw it last time, but oh my god, this damage is enough to break the armor.
Gosh.
It does more than any damage, so you can just use it to break armor there because he didn't he didn't charge it enough, and I mean, it's just enough to kill. That's the second time he got a sandwich kill on that platform.
Dude, that is insane. It's really good coverage because Jason's always figured that, you know, I'm just gonna pop this rage move on the platform, right? You know, to watch out for, like, let's say, like, Shaggy dash attack that'll armor break him. But, you know, Shaggy Sandwich had something different to say right there. So, you know, now TickleToe is definitely rethinking that platform strategy, especially with Shaggy Sandwich just kind of bonking him to the top of the blast zone there.
Yeah.
So,
I think going into this matchup, I'm going to be honest, I think there's one thing that's really holding TickleToe back, and I think it's he's going for so many grabs on these rage armors, and I feel like you just gotta dodge them. Like, just like, he has 7 seconds on the timer, right? And TickleToe's playing it like he has eternity. But he can, like, outlast a lot of these charges. So you can just, like, bait it out and then punish him for doing that, and then Jason's in a good spot. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but I feel like he's getting hit every time, and then he's taking, like, 70% after getting hit in rage. And I really think that has to, like, stop if he wants a chance at winning this set.
Oh, but that, you see that armor usage right there? He purposely whipped it right there, but used the armor to get out of the ladder. So, oh yeah, the rage
is just not enough, but it sets him in such a good spot.
Oh, and but the downer was enough. Oh my gosh, TickleToe, Jason is not to be trifled with. Ladies and gentlemen, guess that up tilt, up air, double up air,
not enough.
Quite enough to kill Shaggy. But obviously, jab, reverse, up tilt, up B is enough to kill Jason at that percentage right there. Really good by Moices right there. Ooh, yep. See? Oh, nice little dodge.
Already right there. Like, he's dodging it, and then he's only taking like 12% instead of just, you know, like 70. He's dodging in really aggressively.
Yeah, he's just trying to find his footing back on the stage, but, you know, Shaggy just kind of covers that with Nair. Ooh, almost gets the bed right there. He tried it.
Yeah, Moices is almost in burnout, so honestly, like, if you force out a dodge from him, I feel like you can be in such a good spot as Jason here.
Yes.
But just letting him, like, oh my god, his armor, he actually
sandwich for himself. Oh, yeah, throw it at the opponent. Yes.
I really liked how he actually charged up his armor a bit more than usual, so that way the sandwich wouldn't just, like, raw break it, right? And then he uses that to kind of bait Moises in, and then just kills him for it, which is really smart. I really like that adaptation from TickleToe.
Yes, so TickleToe trying to get as much extra credit as possible here, but obviously Jason is pretty hard. Yeah, didn't get quite too much right there, 28 damage, but, you know, finding those, you know, neutral interactions is pretty tough. It's very committal as Jason, right? Already 3 stacks weakened on him. Shaggy, fully charged there, picking up the sandwich. Sandwich again. Nice little sandwich coverage coming in from Moices. Trying to get it there. That dash attack barely scraping by. Getting him.
Good dash attack to try and get in there. Shaggy, though, has an opening of his own. Nair into dash attack into Sair. It's not going to be enough. Baits out the charge. It could be so massive for him. Gets another side special, whiffs it. TickleToe only 2 bars a meter off stage. Shaggy is so content to just start throwing sandwiches. And another dash attack, it's still not enough, but it could be everything as we go into this final stock situation for both players. I mean, it's just so dangerous. 6% of the rage, it's going to be enough to break it. One more sandwich should do it.
Oh, he's throwing sandwiches.
Yeah, that's the talk.
That's a sandwich war, man. That's just pastrami and rye. Pastrami and rye is enough to take TickleToes out. Everybody, give a round of applause for TickleToes with the run on Jason. Very, very good run.
I mean, he did really well there, right? Like, it was a good attempt. I mean, he got 5th in like a really sick tournament. Like, it's super sick for him. It just, I just feel like it could have been more. You know what I mean? Where it's like, he was so close to just like, there were some times where it's like, yeah, he'd get the advantage and he'd have like everything. And then there were some times where I'm just like, you got to dodge like these rage kicks that Shaggy's throwing out. And if you get hit by too many of him, you just lose the set. And unfortunately, that's just what happened.